Perception is a curious thing, isn't it? It is how we stitch together the world, threading every moment of light, sound, texture, and thought into the grand tapestry of our reality. But have you ever stopped to wonder how much of what we perceive is truly the world itself, and how much of it is simply our mind's interpretation of it? Consider this. When you gaze at a sunset, is the orange of the sky truly there? Or is it merely the dance of wavelengths your brain translates into color? The clouds glowing with fiery hues, are they as they appear to you, or might they look entirely different through someone else's eyes? A hawk, for instance, would see that same sky with clarity and precision we cannot fathom, while another creature might see no color at all, just shades of gray. Our senses are powerful, yes, but they are also limited. They do not reveal the world as it is. They reveal the world as we are equipped to experience it. This is not to diminish the beauty of what we see, but to remind us that every sight, sound, and sensation passes through the filters of our biology, our memories, our emotions. The world is infinite, yet we can only grasp fragments of it, shaped and colored by our unique perspective. And what of things we cannot see? The ultraviolet light invisible to us, the silent song of a whale deep beneath the ocean's surface, the hidden stories in the grains of sand beneath our feet. So much of existence lies beyond our perception, quietly being without our notice. How humbling it is to realize that what we call reality is merely the corner of the universe we can perceive, and that we will never know it fully. But perhaps this is not a flaw, but a gift. To perceive the world is to create it, moment by moment. Each time we look at something, a tree, a face, a work of art, it is as though we breathe life into it by the act of seeing. We do not simply observe, we interpret, imbue meaning, assign value. A stone is not just a stone when you pick it up and feel its weight in your hand. It becomes something more. It becomes part of your story, your world. And yet, this act of interpretation can be a double-edged sword. Perception is not only shaped by our senses, but also by our minds, our fears, our hopes, our prejudices. Two people can look at the same event and see entirely different truths. One might see an obstacle, the other an opportunity. One might see beauty, the other chaos. Who is right? Perhaps neither. Perhaps both. This is why perception requires compassion. We are all living in realities shaped by forces, seen and unseen, carrying worlds within us that no one else can fully know. What you perceive as a passing glance, someone else might perceive as a moment of deep connection or rejection. What you see as a mountain, another might see as a stepping stone. In the end, perception is not about uncovering one singular truth. It is about embracing the many layers of truth, the many ways of seeing and being. It is about allowing the mystery of the world to remain a mystery, while still marveling at the parts we can glimpse. It is about knowing that our perception is both a window and a mirror, showing us the world outside, but also reflecting who we are inside. And so, as you move through your days, I invite you to look closely, not just at what you perceive, but at how you perceive it. Notice the moments when your mind jumps to conclusions, when it paints the world with the brushstrokes of assumption. Notice the moments when you are surprised, when reality reveals itself as more vibrant, more complex, more tender than you had imagined. The beauty of perception is not in its accuracy, but in its potential. It is not static. It is alive, always changing, always inviting us to see anew. And perhaps in those fleeting moments of clarity, when we see something or someone as they truly are. We catch a glimpse of the infinite, peeking through the cracks of our finite understanding. To perceive is to be human. To question it is to be wise. And to marvel at it, that is to truly live.